Yes, we. What is going on, people of TikTok, YouTube, wherever we're gonna upload this, and most likely YouTube first. It's your boy here, Way of the Lock,
And the lone wolf here.
and we are also accompanied by a special guest. It's my nephew, straight from India. Hello, my friending. How are you doing? Nah, he's not
I'm
from
doing
India.
good.
That's my nephew from. Coincidentally enough, you're gonna like this. He used to be from PA, but he's moving up here in New York. But yeah,
Oh, really?
that's my nephew.
Hi.
You can see the resemblance. He's got my hair.
Alright.
My luscious hair. My luscious hair. I know. Now, with season 2, we usually do quotes of the day. I'll also explain to you as well. And this quote was brought to you by the Lone Wolf. He showed me 3 photos. This one stuck the most to me. So for you guys out there, healing doesn't mean the damage never existed. It means the damage no longer controls your life. So if you're going through something out there and you feel like that's the only thing you guys can think about, just know that don't let it control you. You've got to find a way to go past it and gotta live life. Like, it's still gonna be there, but you gotta hit that acceptance stage, if that makes sense. Damn. I'm not good at explaining stuff. Hopefully I did. You got any thoughts on the quotes?
No.
No? Oh man. Okay. So also another quick update before we get to it. As you guys can see down below, because season 2 is about mental health, so we're gonna advocate this part too as well. If you're going through a tough time, you don't know who to talk to, family, friends, they don't understand. There's a special hotline you can call, text, go to the websites down below, right below me in the no squares. Call
Right down below.
911, text 9 or not. Wow, 911. Call 988, text 988, or 988lifeline.org. Don't call 911. Don't listen to me. I'm dyslexic. I'm not good at math.
Yeah.
Anywho, though, so we have one guest today. That's my nephew. I'm gonna try to adjust my camera so that way you can see both of us. There we go. There we go. Maybe I should have did my laptop so I can use my webcam, but hey, this is fine. This is fine. What I'll do is I'll go from here. Then if I need to talk, I'll switch it to you. I'll move my tripod. That works. But anywho, so one topic I wanted to talk about was I recently saw the live action Lilo and Stitch. I don't know if you plan on seeing it.
Probably.
I recommend it. It's good. I don't know if you guys heard the reviews about it. Don't listen to the reviewers that are giving
Negative.
yeah, like they're like not to think that they're ripping into the movie. Don't. I recommend watching it with an open mind, because when you go in there, watching Lilo and Stitch, you're gonna get Lilo and Stitch. Because
Yeah, I heard that there was one character that wasn't in the live action.
it was. Did you see the animated movie? Right?
Yeah.
You remember the big tall guy Gantu?
Yeah.
That's the one people are complaining about. So the complaints I've seen, some of it is debatable, but there was some that just doesn't make sense. So Gantu is a thing. However, they kind of wrote it in a way where they didn't need Gantu, because just like in the animated movie, Jumbo was the villain. So it just mainly focused on Jumbo. As well as people also complained Jumbo didn't have his accent, which the accent is a little but once you get to watch the film, it's still Jumbo. Like he's still the wacky evil scientist that we know from the animated movies. Other than that, they complained Pleakley wasn't in a dress, which because in the show he would basically wear drag, because he would have a dress and a wig. He still has this guy. He still is dramatic and theatrical. He's still in the character. Like the two actors, they still captured the essence of the characters. So it's not a big old thing. The debatable thing is what happened at the end, which is I'm not gonna spoil it, but it's somewhat what happened in the animated film, but in a different way. They kind of made it in a weird way. I'm not gonna spoil it, but you guys definitely should check it out. But besides that movie, Lone Wolf, what about you? I know there's a certain movie you're interested in.
Yeah, I'm interested in The Legend of the White Dragon coming this year.
Yeah. Now, do you know about that one?
What was it?
The Legend of the White Dragon. You know JDF, Jason David Frank, the Green Ranger.
Oh yeah.
The original Green Ranger. Okay, so before he passed away, the last film project he did was Legend of the White Dragon. Yeah. It's been delayed for quite a while, but hopefully it's this year they'll release it.
How are they coming out?
I didn't hear about that one.
Yeah, the
You
movie,
want to,
the
you
biggest
want to
focus
talk about that?
Well, what I've been hearing is that there might be a Digimon movie coming out
the
in
biggest
2020.
reason why Legend of the White Dragon was delayed so long was because of JDF's passing.
Yeah.
I need to look this up. I need to make sure.
But yeah, hold on. My nephew was gonna tell us about the Digimon movie. You just gotta look it up really quick. I'll keep you guys entertained.
There's a Digimon movie?
Yes, hold on. He's trying to look up the information before he talks about it.
I've seen something on it. I don't know what.
What do you say? 2026?
Yeah.
Digimon movie 2026. Yeah, there you go. I like the IDBM. You can trust that. All right, so I'll let you take that.
Oh god.
Yeah, I can shorten it for you. All right, so the thing he was telling us about was now it's reportedly developing a live action Digimon movie. A live action?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
Shit. This is straight from the IMDb website. So yeah, according to sources close to WGTC, same ones who I guess did National Treasure 3, Now You See Me 3, and Scream 5 were in development, all of which were correct. Disney is currently putting together a live action adaptation of the
Did you hear? There's also going to be a live action Bakugan movie.
You said a Bakugan?
Yeah, live action.
Yeah, I didn't hear about that one. Let's see. Hold on, give me a minute. There was still more about the Digimon stuff. What is it? Oh, so still in its early stage of its development, was made possible after Disney acquired Fox. With our sources confirming, not our sources, but the sources in here, confirming the Mouse House now has rights to produce a live action film based on the property. The movie will appear in theaters. Who will star in it or which storyline will provide the base for its plots remains to be seen. Definitely developed behind closed doors. So they're keeping they're keeping the stuff under wraps, which is really interesting. I can't wait for it. I think they're definitely gonna do the first season though. What about you?
What would you want to expect from it?
Say that one again.
What would you want to expect from it?
What would I expect from it? I don't know. I would expect season 1, episode 1, like basically the beginning, like the
Introduction.
Yeah, like the Digidection. They go to the digital world and they turn the season 1 show into a movie. Hopefully done right. I mean, I always keep my hopes up. I'm optimistic like that. But I'm sure they'll do fine. I'm definitely sure they'll do fine. I have my confidants. Also, guys, by the way, I don't mean to go off topic. It's the TISM, Gary the Grism with the TISM. If you guys don't know, we have a Nerds Corner. We have a Discord server in the little scrolly text down there. A safe haven for all to enter. Where toxicity is not allowed. The link is right there. I'll put it in the description once I upload this to YouTube. But yeah, I'm just gonna keep that up right there.
Yeah. We have almost 16 members in there.
60. God dang. Gosh dang.
Yeah, almost 60.
16. Ooh, actually, wait, do I still have the death battle photos? Do I? I had a few saved on my phone. I don't know. Hold on. I know we were talking about movies, but let me keep the topic. Let me change it to.
Oh, there's one thing I did upload to TikTok that you might want to like try to stitch if you can.
Which one's that?
There's a Ninja Turtles one that I uploaded.
Oh yeah. Hold on. I actually think. Do I have that one saved? Did I save it? No, I didn't save it. Hold on.
About like who?
My face might freeze, guys. So hold on. Give me 1 minute. Hopefully we're still live. Give me 1 minute. I'm pretty sure we're still live. I'm hoping we're still live. Right.
Yeah, we still are. On my end, we are.
All right. There we go. I'm back. Okay. Now let's get the photo. There we go. I got it. We'll actually make it the topic of the Nerds Corner live stream. All right, you guys. So you got the Ninja Turtle trained from birth to be assassins. Which turtle do you consider to be the most dangerous? Now, I didn't make a video about it yet, but I was talking with my co-host privately about it. And if we're keeping like the turtles, if they keep their personalities, the way I'm seeing it is the obvious choice. Raphael is going to be the most brutal. Leo's going to be like that kind of like honor-bound assassin. Mikey's going to be the goofy one.
Yeah.
And then Donatello's not going to rely on us. He's going to be like the kind of techie assassin. Like he's going to have all these kind of cool traps and stuff. Raphael's going to be the most brutal.
Easily.
A lot of the people who commented on it was like saying Donnie is the most dangerous.
I don't know about Donnie, because like again, because it doesn't state it, but if we're keeping it personality wise, I like because Donatello was more like based on his brains and his smarts.
Nerdy.
So like if they were trained from birth to be assassins, I would have to think about like
But they all have their different personalities.
Yeah, I would have to think about it because you got because with Leo's like leadership personality, that was because he was trained by Master Splinter. So like the deadliest might be. I might have to change it from either Raph or Leo. But like Leo's gonna be like an honor-bound assassin, if that makes sense. But he's still gonna be ruthless in it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
He's great.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah. No. By that logic, Raph.
Yeah.
I feel like
But,
Leo would
like-
be an assassin.
Yeah.
Okay, let's interpret The Last Ronin into it. I don't know if you read it or not.
I started reading it. I think I got halfway through. I do know the base of it. I actually have it because that was. If you haven't read it, spoilers. The Last Ronin is basically, it's one of 3 of the turtles died. One of them remains. It's revealed that the turtle that survived was Mikey. And he's in this war-torn. Well, not war-torn. It's a city taken over by the Foot Clan, and it's. Who was it? It was somebody related to Shredder. But basically, they have control of the city. They killed 3 of the turtles, Master Splinter, and I think April and Casey. I think they got them both. I think April's still alive. April and Casey's kid. But yeah, Mikey is the last Ronin, and he's basically it's Michelangelo, but more in a serious role. Like it's definitely a book I recommend reading because I think
I did see somewhere that they were developing a Last Ronin movie.
Yes, I saw talk about that. And that was a while ago. I haven't seen anyone brought it up in a while, but I did hear talk about someone was interested in making a live action Ronin, which would be cool. Definitely would be cool.
Yeah.
It's sad though.
And have it be based on the 90s turtles from the 90s movies.
Yeah. Oh no, I didn't have it saved. I had a bunch of good ones too. I guess I got rid of them. Man.
And then I have one in my phone. I forgot if I sent it to you or not. But it said that if Wolverine didn't hold back, could he take on Spider-Man?
If Wolverine didn't hold back, well, so when you think about it, is it just Wolverine not holding back, or is it both of them?
Just Wolverine.
All right, because like eventually, like when it comes to Wolverine versus Spider-Man, they have fought before, and like if Spider-Man catches on that Wolverine ain't holding back, then Spider-Man's gonna do what he has to do to put him down, not kill him, but just like subdue him, because he has beaten Wolverine in a 1v1 before. Plus, the one thing that's gonna get in Wolverine's way is that goddamn spider sense.
Yeah.
That and the strength, because Spider-Man does have strength feats, especially in his encounters with Wolverine, where he was able to outmaneuver and easily put him down. I've seen stuff where he had Wolverine face down, excuse my language, ass up. That bad.
And did you know that there's going to be another Yu-Gi-Oh movie?
Another one?
Yeah.
Huh. I didn't know about that
From
one.
what I read, from an article that I read, I think it's supposed to come out sometime next year.
I want to see.
It's going to be based on Yu-Gi again, but yeah.
So like 2026
or 2025.
Yeah.
No, it's next year.
Oh.
Or maybe. Hold on.
From what I read of it.
Oh shit.
That'll be like
So yeah, because it's a new Yu-Gi-Oh. No, not. I don't know if it was a movie, but it said a Yu-Gi-Oh anime series for 2025. Has not yet been confirmed, but about whether it will be. Oh, so it might be a live action.
Yeah, it might be a live
That's according to Screen Rant though. So it's either going to be a series or a movie. Yeah, people are keeping up. Right.
And the movie's going to have like Yugi in it.
Okay, that's very interesting.
So whether like it's going to be, I forgot exactly how they described the movie.
Cause like, is it gonna be like Yugi without the Pharaoh, or is it gonna be? Is it gonna be
it's
like?
going to be like Yugi coming into his own kind of way.
Oh,
like how Dark Side of Dimensions was.
Yeah, I was gonna say, would it be cool to have like because the only time we see adult Yugi is in the beginning of GX when he gives Jaden Wing Karibo.
Yeah.
I would like, see like kind of that movie, and like the way if it is a movie, the way they end it is that scene in GX episode 1 where like he runs into Jaden runs into him.
You know what kind of Yu-Gi-Oh movie I would love to see?
Huh.
The battle that was never ever dubbed. The battle between Yugi and Jaden.
Oh, they never did. I would love to have that one. And there was a subbed season of Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! GX that never got dubbed. I can't remember what was the plot of it. But yeah, there was a whole season of GX that never got dubbed. And I would love to have that too.
Oh, yes. Yeah, the 4th season.
Yeah, because there was because in the dubbed version, last we saw of Zane was he sacrificed himself while fighting Yubel. But in the next season, he does come back. And yeah. I definitely would. Oh, that'd be dope. Show comments on stage. Oh, that's cool. That's a new feature for SteamYard. I didn't know that.
Show comments on stage?
Yeah, the thing was, it'll be like, what is it? What's the comments? Yeah, show comments on stage. That's new. That wasn't there before. This website just keeps updating itself.
Keeps getting better and better.
Yeah.
As we say in the business, Aaron Yeager. Exactly. I'm trying to think. What else? We got White Dragon. We got Lilo and Stitch. We got the Digimon movie that you're talking about. You got any news you want to tell our viewers?
Not really.
Not really? You want to tell us what you do?
Well, okay, so my name is Leandre Herring. I do football, baseball, and wrestling. I'm a part-time YouTuber, but mainly I just worry about sports. I'm not really into the morely YouTube. I do a lot of gaming videos mainly. I don't really do podcasts or stuff like this. So it's great to be here. All that good stuff.
Exactly. Well, it's good to have you here. Let me tell you a funny story though. So you see the dresser behind me, right?
Yeah.
So I got my dresser and I got the bed next to me. So at first I didn't know he was coming over today. I thought I was gonna have to text him like, "Hey, I'm home. You can have your aunt drop you off." So as I'm getting my phone out, ready to call him, I'm standing there on the dresser, corner of my eye, I see like a figure or something on my bed, and I'm like, "What the fuck is that?" All of a sudden, I turn over. I didn't recognize him because he had his hood up and it was covering his face. So luckily, my brain processed it. But the thing I wanted to blurt out was, "Who the fuck are you?" And then I started laughing because I realized who it was, and I was like, "Oh my lord!" Because it turns out his aunt dropped him off at like 8:45. Mind you, I was at work. He tried to ring the doorbell. Our doorbell doesn't work, and he legit just walked into the door. He walked in. He walked in the house. The dogs must have saw him but recognized him, and he legit just went upstairs. Nobody knew he was here. I had my dad, my brother-in-law in the house. I don't know when my sister left for work, but there were like basically 3 people in this house, and he managed to sneak by all of them.
I was tired.
That shit was crazy. It was
I woke up
funny.
at like 5 in the morning.
Why did they wake you up that early?
Oh, the dogs were barking.
Do you have any DC discussions?
What happened?
Do you have any DC discussions?
DC
Like, what are you
discussion?
expecting? Yeah, what are you expecting from the new Superman movie coming out next
The
month?
new Superman movie, I don't know what I'm expecting. I am excited to see it because it's Superman like we know it. It's like, you got the don't get me wrong, Henry Cavill did amazing as it. Zack Snyder had a cool version of Superman. But getting back to the Superman with the bright colors, first live action Crypto. You've seen the trailer. Oh my god! Hold on. Your phone. Let me see. You like Superman? You know Superman?
Yeah.
Oh,
You know
speaking of
Superman?
crypto, did you know the crypto in the movie is actually based on James Gunn's real life dog?
I didn't know. I did not know
I
that.
don't have Wi-Fi here, and I don't know the password. So.
I will.
Like the look of crypto in the movie, I mean, is based on his dog.
I gotcha. All right, so we're gonna see my nephew's reaction to the trailer. This is the first one. Is your sound on?
No, I don't think so. I usually keep it off.
No, it's on. Oh.
And there's also one. I uploaded a trailer to my TikTok page as well.
Okay. I got you. I'm
I don't
showing
know
them
if
the
you
first
saw that
one
trailer
first,
or
and I'm
not.
showing the second one. I ain't gonna lie though. I love the first half of that trailer. You'll see it. Well, the part where Crypto comes in. I think doesn't Crypto come in? I don't know. Maybe it's the other two I'm thinking about. Maybe it was the other trailer. Maybe I'm tripping. I'm tripping balls. Basically, James Gunn. Yeah, the guy that made Guardians, made this. Oh, okay, no, Crypto is in this one. The new film. Oh no, I'm thinking of the teaser. Cause they didn't show him jumping up on Superman in the trailer. It was something else. Take me home. You know how bad of an ass whooping you gotta have to have your dog drag you home?
Yeah, and apparently there's the kaiju in the movie.
Yeah. Oh. You saw Lex Luthor, right? Yeah. Okay, you remember the X-Men movie with the younger X-Men?
Yeah.
You remember Beast? The actor that plays Beast? In the human form?
Yeah.
From First Class.
Yeah, so basically, the actor who played the younger Beast plays Lex Luthor.
Oh, alright.
It looked, when I first saw it, it looked a bit weird, but I was okay with it. Green Lantern Hard Girl. Be a Wonder. Okay. Oh, and the robot too. We're getting the first ever live action Superman robot. I don't
Yeah.
remember them in the movie.
And eventually we're gonna get Ultraman, I think, in the movie too.
I think.
Apparently, they're saying that Supergirl appears in the movie as well. I don't know how or to what
Say that one
capacity.
again, Alan. I had to pause the trailer. Say that one again.
Supergirl will be in the movie as well. I just don't know in what capacity.
I would assume maybe a like a
Like a
cameo or
post-credit
something.
cameo, maybe. Yep, maybe a post-credit cameo.
Yeah.
Because she has a movie coming out next year, so.
Let me see if there's. That's the teaser trailer. That's the official trailer. I just want to show you the one part with Crypto, and I think it's in here. Actually, the interview is kind of cool. Do they show?
I don't exactly know how I feel about the new Superman, actually. Like, not the movie itself, just the new actor.
Why? What's your thoughts on it?
The new actor, I kind of feel bad because they were gonna originally have Henry Cavill come back, but yet when they announced that a couple months later, they said that they fired him again, and they brought this younger dude on.
I think it was just one of those they want to separate the Snyderverse and have be like, oh, okay, we're having like a full a reset, like it's gonna be a brand new universe.
And this Superman's movie's not gonna be an origin story.
Oh yeah, no,
thank
it's not. 'Cause it's already gonna be Superman. Yeah.
Yeah, thank God for that.
Huh. Oh,
I kind of feel like the origin story kind of ran its course in a way.
I see. Yeah.
So it's kind of nice to see like a already established Superman.
Yeah. Well, that is it. Hold on. Is that it? That's not it. What is
But
it?
I did hear that the Blue Beetle actor said that he's gonna be in James Gunn's DC universe. So.
Oh, that and also So your thoughts on who they got for Lobo?
Jason Momoa.
Yeah.
He should have been. He should have been Lobo in Zack Snyder's Justice League.
I ain't gonna lie. What I want to see, even if it's for like one movie, I want to see like Jason Momoa as Lobo, and then just bring back Jason Momoa's Aquaman just for the two to meet, and that's it. Just have that weird interaction, or like have like the Lobo with Jason Momoa sees like a movie or a clip with the Jason Momoa Aquaman, and he sees it, and it's like, yeah, who's that?
Yeah, there's also
that's a good question. Hold on. That's a good question. That my co-host. That's for you, my good sir.
Do you take call-ins?
I have no idea. Depends on what you mean by that. I'm trying to find that one crypto scene for you. Oh, I think that's it. I'm gonna remember that one scene. I don't want to talk about it too much because I want him to see it. But I'm showing him that one full that one scene with Crypto when he first appears as Superman. I think this one's it.
Yeah, that should be in the teaser trailer. For one of the trailers.
This is what I was talking about. I loved when they when they released this clip. They basically showed us a scene from the movie.
I don't know if you've seen on TikTok or not, but my choices of the new Justice League actors.
The Justice League? I don't think I did.
When I find it, I'll send it to you. See what you think of it.
I pinned it that way. You can ask them. Oh, before I show you this, so it's gonna be like I always had the meme.
Simply join the stream and discuss with you too.
So
I mean, because it's open to anybody.
Come home from work and your dog.
There's always an open call for anyone to join in. But you gotta have no negativity, no drama. And what else?
Home.
And we would like appreciate it if you were like 18 plus or 21 plus. That way we don't have to deal with the like any little kids, you know.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm
So
showing.
just to
I'm
answer that
showing crypto
question,
jumping on him.
yeah. If you look at the
Yeah, if you have any questions you
if
want
you
to
look
discuss,
at crypto,
put them in here.
yeah. If you look at crypto
Oh,
and then
hold
look
on.
at James Gunn's dog, they look almost alike. Just crypto's just white.
Yeah. Let me put it on here. We have a guest coming? I can't just blindly put it in the public chat. Just like, here you go, guys. Come join.
Yeah, if anybody.
I have faith. There you go. Blindly just come on. Nah.
I don't know if they heard I don't know if they heard me, but as long as I have no negativity, no
Oh,
drama,
no, hold on. It's right,
and 18 plus.
They did. Who was, hold on, I'm trying to click. There we go. Let me add you to
Okay,
the
yeah, you can come in.
Hello.
Hello.
Whoa,
Hey guys, you okay?
yeah.
I'm
we can
doing
hear
good.
you. I'm doing good too. How are you doing?
Oh, not too bad. I saw your stream. Just wondered if I could call in and just obviously discuss with you two what you are discussing.
Oh yeah, it was just we
Oh,
were
yeah.
talking about Superman.
Live action things.
Yeah, the bunch of like Superman. There's a Digimon live action, The Legend of the White Dragon, Lilo and Stitch. We usually jump around. Just got risen
Oh,
with the
nice.
two.
Yeah, we will jump around different
Yeah.
topics.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Let's see. We do have a bunch of topics I have saved here. Let's switch over to
Marvel talk.
Marvel talk.
Yeah, more of a talk.
Kind of like an effect on you.
Yeah, just like God, big old effects. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. But yeah, so what are you guys' thoughts with Marvel right now?
Do you want to go first, mate?
So slowly coming back.
No, we'll have you go first. I mean, you hey, I like having my guests go first. We're both
Oh,
polite like that.
Oh, thank you. Right, I'll keep it short and sweet. With the Marvel stuff, I think now it is so expansive that there is too much to consume with it. That I think, especially now, because it's all about like blockbuster titles and
Yeah,
big theatric, like spin-off shows and stuff like that. Some of it can be good, but it has moved away a lot from what like the original Marvel was.
yeah. That reminds me when you were saying there was like too much to take in. It's much like with Star Wars. The problem that Star Wars has too, because like let's say they're trying to get new people, and the same can be said for both Marvel, Star Wars, and DC. There's just so much to take in that you don't know where to start.
Yeah, and the problem with Star Wars as well is that they don't stick to one theme. Like Andor is meant to be this dark, gritty show, but you've got other Star Wars media which is light-hearted or inspiring, and it's like, well, you can have multiple themes, but when you've got entire segments dedicated to one or the other, it forms a bit of a clash.
Yeah, that's why usually if there's like a new person into Star Wars, I always recommend. So the certain way I get someone new into Star Wars is I go. I can't remember if there's a name for this order, but it's you watch A New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, and then you go Clone Wars, Revenge of the Sith, and then Return of the Jedi. Episode 1 is optional, but you really don't need it. It's much like filler.
Yeah, because I mean, with episode 1, it was there was a big build up for Darth Maul, and then he only had like 4 minutes of screen time and no expansion. It was only until the Clone Wars series that he was formed as a character.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why I usually like exclude, because like I had a buddy of mine who's on the Yin and Yang show, and he showed his one friend Star Wars, and I'm like, oh cool, what's the first movie she's gonna watch? Episode 1, and I'm like, why? You don't start with Phantom Menace. I was like, you gotta go. You gotta like, because the whole thing was Star Wars started was with the Skywalkers, and it's basically you got the New Hope to show Luke, Empire with the big reveal of Vader being Anakin, Then you got 2 and 3 shows you the rise, the rise and fall of Anakin, and then Return of the Jedi is Anakin coming back.
Hmm.
It's like that whole, because like episode 2 and 3 is like a flashback kind of thing, because like you got Empire Strikes Back that Vader goes, "I'm your father," and people are like, "Whoa, what was his father like?" Flashback, and then after 2 and 3, then you go back to Return of the Jedi.
Yeah. I like the arc as well with Anakin because obviously in the first episode, when is it Ki-Gon Jinn? I forget his name. Do you know the guy Liam Neeson played? It was like
Qui-Gon Jinn.
That's it. Thank you. Yeah. So in the first movie, the first episode of the original 6 Star Wars, they say, "Oh, he's the chosen one, and he's going to do all this for the Force and the Jedi." So they bring him away, bring them into their ranks, and then with the later episode, the later 2 episodes, you do see Anakin get dismissed a lot. And it does breed that out within him. And that, I think personally, it's such a great character arc because if he's touted as this chosen Jedi, but he's being dismissed so easily and he's not rising up the ranks, he's going to go, well, hang on a minute, why not? And then look for, other sources.
Yeah, because it also shows. Where did it go? I got something. It also shows so like in the beginning they tell you what the Jedi is like. And as we watch Anakin's progression, we also see like not degression, I think the word is I think degression or downside of the Jedi, because like as Anakin's like, oh man, I want to do this, and like I don't know, like it's one of those, like you see the Jedi's like they start to be like, oh, we're supposed to be keepers of the peace, and all of a sudden we're soldiers.
Yeah, or the bit where where he goes to rescue his mother, and then he thinks back and it's like, oh, the Jedi are meant to be like in such a good state of emotional control, but Anakin's like, I've just watched my mum die. How am I meant to control this?
Yeah, and that was the thing too. There was really no one there. Like I think there was only 2 people he ever talked to about that, which was Obi-Wan and Padme.
Yeah.
And he never had someone to talk to about losing people that were close to him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. I feel so bad for Alan. Alan's just like, he's like, I don't know Star Wars much.
I did manage to see one or 2 of the movies. I forgot which ones they were, but
if you describe them, I possibly might know what you're talking about. I might be able to pinpoint which one.
I think I know which one of the prequels I've seen.
The prequels, okay.
Don't quote me on it, but I think it was The Force Awakens. This is the one I've seen.
The Force Awakens, that was a sequel.
A sequel, yeah. And
then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah.
And I think I've seen the one where Darth Vader was born.
Darth Vader was...
Yeah.
Oh, episode 3. I heard Darth Vader born, episode 3. Alright, so we saw 3 and Force Awakens. Okay, 3 and 7. Okay. Some good picks, Some good
and like ones. I showed you before, I have 4, 5, and 6 on DVD.
Oh,
and I managed to watch one of those. I managed to watch episode 4 as well.
Alright. See, one thing people pointed out with Force Awakens is they took similarities from A New Hope, that's probably why I probably hooked onto it.
There was, I know for some people there was a few issues with the new sequels, with like involving big plot points and especially like some technical stuff involving the Empire. For me, without spoiling anything, the big one for me was the Rebel Alliance defeated the Empire, but somehow a splinter faction of the Empire, which was bigger than them, came back and took over.
Which before Disney bought it, that was always that was always a thing where like there was always a branch of the Empire that survived and tried to rebuild.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. With the Disney retcons, that's always going to be a big problem. For me, it was it was the fact that even though it was a splinter faction from the original Empire, they somehow were bigger than the Empire.
Oh shoot. I do like that they're touching more not nowadays, but the with the stuff that was already out, they were touching on how they, I don't know about growing fast, but like what they were working on in the shadows.
Yeah.
The one thing I liked is they took the one thing from Legends, which was the Palpatine cloning himself. They took that inspiration from Legends, which was kind of cool.
Legends has got like so
No.
much good content as well. You know, it's a
Yeah.
shame they don't do more with it.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, someone correct me on this.
What's up?
But Rey Skywalker actually is Palpatine's relation, right?
Yes, so Rey is actually a Palpatine. However, she kind of like adopted the name Skywalker, so that way the legacy of Skywalker moves on. So she's not a Skywalker by blood. She is a Skywalker by choice. I think the correct term is.
She's adopted the name.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
So she, yeah, because it was both Luke, Leia, and Han that kind of like helped her and guide her. And it was Luke and Leia that trained her, so she wanted to honor their memories and keep the name going.
Yeah. And to our guests, I've noticed you have an accent. Are you by chance from the UK?
Oh yeah, I already knew he was from the UK because I got one or two friends from the UK, so I immediately recognized it.
I recognize the two. That's why I had to ask. Like, can I ask what part?
Huh? No, UK. I was British.
Oh,
If it was Scottish, you could tell the accent too. I could tell.
something like that.
Can I ask what part?
The north of England, Liverpool.
You said
Okay.
Liverpool?
Liverpool, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to make sure I heard right. So do you know a soccer team from there?
Yeah.
Actually, in Europe they call it football.
Football.
Yeah.
I was just curious because I know I have some English friends over on TikTok, and as soon as I recognized the accent, I was like, "Yep, he's from the UK. I just don't know where."
Yeah. No, it's okay.
That's cool. Damn, we reached out all the way from someone in the UK. Now, were you already subscribed to us, or did you just stumble onto our stream?
I literally just stumbled on the stream. I was trying to find one to join. I saw yours discussing about the DC comics, so I figured I'd just comment and,
Yeah. Shit, if you want,
Yeah.
we can go back to that because I don't think you put your thoughts on it. So yeah, if you want to talk about it, go ahead, my good sir.
Okay then.
And
So
before you start, you're more than welcome to subscribe,
Oh yeah,
Oh,
don't
yeah, no,
forget
we'll
to
do.
subscribe
Thank
if
you.
you like us. Yeah.
and you can also join the Discord, which is down here, and he will post it in the description when
Okay.
we upload it to YouTube.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
So yeah,
You're welcome.
with the DC comic discussion, was there anything particular that you were talking about, or was it just anything?
It was. Well,
we were
when
talking
you-
about the
when you-
Superman movie, but like, we didn't talk about like the DC universe in general.
Yeah, because we were talking about the live action stuff with Henry Cavill, the new Superman, and that was about it. And then you popped in.
Ah, okay.
We can talk about the DC universe in general, like as a whole, or we can just like talk about certain characters, whatever you feel comfortable with.
Yeah, I'll for a bit of a curveball. Do you think that do you know where you've got the Marvel Cinematic Universe? Do you think we will ever have like a DC Cinematic Universe?
We were supposed to. So back when Zack Snyder was making movies, he was trying to make now the fans call it the Snyderverse, and he was trying to do what Marvel did because in the Snyderverse it was Man of Steel, Batman and Superman, Aquaman, Wonder Woman, The Flash, and I think he was working on a Batman movie. But at that time, they kind of just canned the Snyderverse. Oh, and Justice League. Justice League is also part of the Snyderverse.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Shazam was part of Snyderverse too.
And Shazam. And technically speaking, the first season of Peacemaker,
Yeah,
only because
He'll be in
they
James
had the
Gunn's
Justice
DC
League
universe.
cameo at the end. Oh, no,
Yeah.
not Peacemaker. No. It was Suicide Squad. My bad. It wasn't the show. It was Suicide Squad.
Oh, the second one.
yeah.
Yeah. I forgot that.
Yeah.
Oh, the second and the first one, because both Suicide Squads are in the Snyderverse.
Yeah. I mean, I know with with the DC movies, it's such like a hit and miss with them. You've got the Batman trilogy,
Yep.
which obviously the second one is just amazing overall. Then you've got like obviously you've got like other cinematic ones such as it's literally just gone out of my head. What I was going to say is that with the DC films, it's all multifaceted. Where you've got like, do you like the '90s Batmans with Clooney and like Schwarzenegger? Yeah, so you've got that little period. You've got some of the like standalone films like Punisher and Spawn. Spawn's not DC. Sorry. Like with Marvel, it all seems to be one continuous thing. With DC, it seems to be a mishmash of different themes, different, thoughts. Like Tim Robbins' Batman.
Like that's why the one thing I liked about the Flash movie was towards the middle/end they introduced they were like, oh, do you remember all the past DC movies? Well, that's a part of this timeline. It's just not this timeline, but it's a whole big multiverse. Like they even included were you planning on watching the Flash movie? Did you already see the Flash movie?
Yeah, I saw the Flash movie.
Okay, so they even did a Nicolas Cage Superman, which was supposed to be a thing, but they never got to the production of that movie.
They had didn't they have the multiverse thing in Watchmen as well?
I don't know. I own the Watchmen movie, but I never watched it at all.
I would say it is definitely worth a watch, but it's one of those films that you'll go into it expecting one thing and then you'll get another. It's a bit hard to explain because when it comes to like the action scenes and the monologues, you think it's going to go one way, but it goes the other.
I gotcha. What else? But I do like though that this saga that Marvel had was the multiverse saga because how Infinity War, like you said, was focused on just a singular timeline. After Endgame, they went, hey, let's try and branch off and see where we can go.
Yeah.
Because like it was the TVA and the What If that definitely piqued my mind with the multiverse and the What Ifs and whatnot.
Yeah. Because of Marvel, what Marvel's doing now, Spider-Man Brand New Day will be coming out before Avengers Doomsday.
Oh yeah, because Doomsday got delayed.
Yep, which pushed Secret Wars back the next year after that, but it's still coming out.
I was thinking maybe they might have delayed it because of that. There was something people were talking about where there was a script, the script leak, and maybe that's probably why they delayed it.
I don't think it is. I think they delayed it because they want to take their sweet time with it.
Yeah, I got you.
Because they said it's supposed to be bigger. It's supposed to be bigger than Infinity War and Endgame for both movies.
Exactly.
For Doomsday and Secret Wars. So.
I mean, it was a big thing in the comics too. That's one series I want to get into is the Secret Wars series.
I know as well that Henry Cavill's got 2 projects on at the moment because he's trying to get the 40K one up off the ground, which I'm really excited
I remember
to see
hearing about that. Yeah.
Henry Cavill just wrapped up filming for a Voltron movie, a live-action one.
He was in a Voltron movie?
Yeah, he just wrapped not too long ago.
Ooh,
Oh.
I didn't know that. Huh. I'm
And
definitely.
then we'll be doing a Highlander movie with him in it.
Wait, say that one again. What movie?
Highlander.
Okay, I've never seen the original, but I've had a buddy of mine keep me up to date on it, and it sounds interesting.
Oh, it's a fun movie to watch,
Yeah,
definitely.
From what I hear, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will say we are way
And then,
past the 30-minute mark, but I'll let you guys finish up your final thoughts before we do our outro.
Yeah. Thank you for coming in.
Yeah, we appreciate you coming in, my good sir.
No, you're very welcome. Thank you for having me. I'll let you do your outro, just the two of yous. I'll hop off. I'm going to go find another stream. But big
Alright.
thank you to both of you for having me, and hopefully we'll do this again soon.
Oh yeah, make sure you click that bell notification so you know when we go live and whatnot.
I will do.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Alright. It was a pleasure meeting
And you can check back. You can check back on the video for the link to the Discord.
I will do. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
You have a good day. Okay, now on to our intro. That was fun. Now we had technically two guests. We've had one, and now we had one from straight from the UK. That was crazy. I wasn't
Yep.
expecting that. Okay, that one
Well,
surprised me.
you know James is from the UK, right?
Huh?
You know James is from the UK.
James? Oh yeah, no, yeah, he was. Because I remember we were talking about it in it was either a TikTok chat or it was a Discord. It was one group chat that we
Yeah.
were all in.
Yeah.
But anywho, we do gotta. Oh my God, 51. That's crazy. But yeah, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining the Nerds Corner. 2 surprise cameos, which is like a treat. I gotta edit this title now. 2 guests.
Yeah.
Normally we have 1.
Yeah.
Speaking
guys,
of
as always,
surprise guest,
Yeah, I am the Way of the Lock. You got a code name you want to do?
Not really. Andres GPK.
But yeah, Way of the Lock. Whatever he just said.
and the Lone Wolf.
And we will see you all next Monday. Stay nerdy.
Yes.